Hello everyone, this is Sarah Anma from artofrelationship.net with another love moment for you. Today we're talking about, are you emotional at other people's emotions? And this happens through nature and nurture alike. We cultivate it very well in this culture. And what that looks like is I get emotional and then you get emotional about me being emotional. Or I get angry and then you're angry that I'm angry. So it's really easy and it's also very inviting and feels like the right thing to do, but it's not the most uplifted way we can go forward in our relationships. When we can breathe and take a step back, then we have one problem instead of two. When we're getting emotional about other people's emotions, then we're compounding it, the whole problem. When we can do that step back and breathe and see it with the observer's mind, then we create this space of healing and health, and we've got freedom, and when it's appropriate, we can also offer support. So how do we attain this lofty goal? One, we've got to breathe. Without breath, there's no place for peace. It just can't come in. It's all squeezed out. The second one is you've got to make sure that your tanks are full, that you're taking care of yourself so that you've got the resources to do this. That could be, making sure you have enough sleep and eating well and spending enough time doing things that you love and with people that you love. There's a whole long list of things that you can do for that. The next step is you've got to breathe again and keep breathing throughout. Number 4 is having this observer's mind that says, that's interesting. I'm really upset right now, or they're very upset right now. That really helps to diffuse the emotional state. And then the last piece is really cultivating the compassionate heart for yourself and others by practicing the above 4 steps. When we're able to allow people to dance, the emotion dance without us, then we have this added benefit of not taking responsibility for other people's emotions. This is also not very common, but is really worth cultivating. The only thing we can manage really is our own emotions, and sometimes we can't even manage that, but we cannot possibly handle other people's emotional states and try to manipulate them or force them into some way that we want them to be. So for your turn, I recommend that you start by breath and then cultivating that observer's mind. That's interesting. And I also recommend that you don't start with a loved one or something that's very emotionally charged for you. Start when somebody cuts in line. And if that's emotionally charged, cuts in line in front of somebody else or cuts somebody off in traffic or something like that. And just breathe. That's interesting. And then you're cultivating that compassionate heart for yourself and others. Thank you so much for taking this time to be with me today, and we'll see you next time.